Hi, welcome to Make It Funny, but there's nothing funny about today. Last night, the Detroit Lions once again lost with no chance to get to the Super Bowl. Now, it leads me to ask this question. We all know that God decides who wins football games. We know this because the players tell me. After Washington won yesterday, a player said, "I thank God for the victory." So clearly, God decided they should win, Detroit should lose, which leaves me to ask, why does God hate the Detroit Lions so much? What have they ever done to you, God? Who do you hate? Because you must hate them because you will not let them win when it matters. You obviously love the Kansas City Chiefs based on the fact that you have made it so that the refs go blind when flagrant calls should be called, and you've made it so that the refs have earworms and viruses in their head when they're calling flags for nothing. But the Detroit Lions, you have put your foot down, God, and said, "Thou shalt not win ever." Why? Why, God? Did Dan Campbell do something? Did he do something we don't know about? He seems like a good guy, but sometimes those are the ones you got to worry about. He's a little too friendly, if you ask me. Maybe he's doing something in his private life that you frown upon, and you're like, you will never win. Is it the colors? Is it their colors? Do those offend you? Is it the fact that they're the Lions and Lions were killing Christians back in the day? Listen, the Detroit Lions, have nothing to do with what the assholes in Rome were doing to your saints and all that like. Is it because one of their wide receivers is named after an Egyptian god? Amon-Ra St. Brown, named after an Egyptian god, and of course everyone knows the only god is Jesus, and Jesus has decided he's offended. So thou shalt not win. Except it makes no sense because he hasn't been on the team for all of history, and you have decided to never let Detroit win. So God, what the fuck? Because I don't understand it. You make them an amazing team with all this talent. It seems like they're unstoppable. And then you're like, oh, yeah, we'll see about that. Let me injure 18 players on their defense. Yeah, let's see how they like that. Yeah, and let me just have like all the worst possible things happen right when it matters most. Like, let's have a ball bounce off of somebody's helmet into the other receiver's arm so they can score a touchdown. Things like that. You know what? I'm talking as God now. And I say to you, David Dravnik, shut the fuck up. I've decided that they shall never win. So you best be careful. You better not besmirch my name. It is the number one commandment, I think. You know what? I wrote them a while ago. I don't remember what they are. I know that something is on there about you should not say anything bad about me, David Dravnik. And while we're at it, who do you want to win today? Because I'm going to make sure they lose too. Because now you've pissed me off. I'm still talking as God. Anyway, my point is, why does God hate Detroit? I feel sorry for all the fans. If you're listening and you're a Detroit Lions fan, you should probably just give up. Because you've got the Lord above, Jesus Christ, has decided you should never win. So just save yourself the trouble and become a Kansas City fan.